on behalf of my party, the Telangana Rashtra Samiti.
Who are ruling Telangana?
It truly is a wonderful achievement that we, as a sovereign democratic nation, have entered into our 70th year. There comes a point in our brief history where we must ask ourselves two fundamental questions. How far have we matured as a nation, and what direction are we moving towards? Sir, from what we have heard in the President's address, there is not a mention of our diversity. There is always a great sense of awe in our unique diversity. It is certainly true that there is unity in diversity, and it is our democracy's greatest strength, and it must be celebrated. But at the same time, let us not be ignorant of the importance of being sensitive to and protective of the pluralistic needs of our society, especially to the ideals of diverse and opposing viewpoints. It gives me immense pride and satisfaction to say that despite the many obstacles faced, lessons learned, and mistakes made over decades and generations of subsequent governments, this great nation has endured and survived. This is a young democracy with much to learn and grow, but we must strive for maturity to learn from our past mistakes and be prepared to take large steps forward while strengthening every fabric that holds us together all along the way. Sir, recent instances of violent agitation combined with mob justice and disruptive politics do not bode well on our united long-term growth plan as a nation that has gone through so much turmoil and sufferings. Our struggles and hardships may differ, but our aspirations and pride for India are a shared ones. Sir, we are at a delicate crossroads in the evolution of our vibrant, pluralistic and resilient democratic fabric. As leaders of this great nation, we must seek the benchmark of all our citizens to follow, including our own party hierarchy, including workers and volunteers, sir. Let us not get sidetracked by manufactured agendas or malified interests and lose sight of the massive tax that lie ahead. Sir, justice must be swift for those students that have been oppressed by suppressive responses that have taken place in the relation to the events that occurred in JNU, as well as unfortunate death of Rohit Vemla in Hyderabad University. An action must be severe against those found clearly responsible for abusing the law. We already have a law enforcement machinery in place that is authorized with certain powers and functions. Serious steps must be taken by this government to strictly ensure that the law of the land is not enforced by ordinary citizens. Sir, we cannot encourage, condone or excuse this type of judge, jury and executioner mentally to continue in the minds of our people any longer at any cost. What about the rule of law, sir? Is it being eroded? In the spirit of Sabka Vikas mentioned in para 79, this government must restore faith and balance in the law of, rule of law. This is the true test of this government and every government that follows. Sir, at a time when we are inviting companies to make in India, it is deeply regrettable that the law and order situation in Haryana has gone terribly out of control, particularly since it is supposed to be one of the more business-friendly destinations. We have to learn from our past mistakes, and our actions must speak louder than mere words and slogans, sir. Sir, coming to the most massive task that lies ahead, in the latest Global Human Development Report 2015 released by the United Nations Development Programme, India's ranking on Human Development Index, HDI, is as abysmal 130 out of 188 countries. With a HDI value of 0.609 for 2014, India falls well below the average of 0.630 for countries in the medium human development category. Sir, this report suggests that India's HDI for 2014, when discontinued for inequality, falls to a value of 0.435, a loss of 28.6 due to inequality in the distribution of each dimension across the population. So the overriding goals of this government as para 4 is poverty eradication. However, our welfare delivery system is not improving. We are struggling to provide adequate shelter, education, food, health, infrastructure to all citizens, withstanding the leakages and quality of these services provided. India has a long way to go to provide basic services to all its citizens, and a lot of coordination and cooperation which each state government is needed to improve delivery. I must commend this government for taking a noble initiative in introducing crucial guidelines for the protection of good Samaritans from harassment in road accidents cases as para 53. So, however, for this initiative to have the intended impact, this protection must with decisive legislative backing, not just guidelines. Only through a strong political commitment and legislative backing can we achieve better delivery, eradicate power, and improve overall HDI. This is just one example which can help us maximize our goals, sir. Sir, I would like to bring to the notice of the members of the House the focus and agenda of India's newest state in this regard, sir. With a focus of progress through distributive justice and a sustained improvement in the well-being of its people, including economic, social and cultural dimensions, the newly formed state of Telangana is being reinvented in an exclusive manner. Under the exceptional leadership and vision of our Honorable Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao, over 190 welfare schemes have been launched by the state government till now. About 40,000 crores is being spent exclusively on the welfare sector. The government has spent rupees 4,700 crores on pensions under the Asra pension scheme that has been benefited 37.67 lakh people, including senior citizens, widows, AIDS patients, weavers, BD workers, in order to protect our most vulnerable sections, sir. With regard to our commitment on minority welfare, my government has allocated over rupees 1,100 crores. My government has also allocated over rupees 8,000 crores for SC and rupees 5,000 crores for ST sub-plan, with a focus of improving skill development and employment of SC and ST youth. The land purchase scheme for landless SC families is a significant welfare scheme to empower landless Dalits in rural areas. The state has allocated rupees 1,000 crores in the budget for 2015 and 16. Three acres of agricultural land is being distributed to landless SC women, of which the state has spent 94 crores in the first year, is distributing 2,524 acres of land to 959 Dalits. Another hallmark initiative of the Telangana government is the double bedroom housing program for rural and urban poor. Already 66,000 such houses are sanctioned across 10 districts at the rate of 400 per assembly constituency for now, sir. We have successfully introduced a wing of the Telangana police called She Teams in Hyderabad and Cyberabad, which is an all-women anti-harassment task force. It is now poised to be replicated in all districts of the state, sir. Sir, to improve our state's health indicators, the Arogya Lakshmi scheme has provided nutritional support through Anganwadi centers to pregnant and lactating women, including children below the age of 6. In the past year, a total 18.96 lakh mothers, 5.18 lakh infants and 21.58 lakh pregnant women were covered under the scheme, expending rupees 627.96 crores. Furthermore, with the reduced scale of central support to the ICDS program, our government has enhanced the honorarium to Anganwadi workers from rupees 4,200 to 7,000 rupees, and also that of Anganwadi helpers from 2,200 to 4,500 per month. Sir. Honoring the traditions and customs of the religious minorities, the state participated in celebrating festivals like Ramzan and Christmas in an inclusive manner. We have celebrated Bonalu and Batkama as a state festival, including the Godavari Pushkaras across the state. My government has even given importance to Samakka Saraka Jatra and has released rupees 101 crores for the festival in the tribal area of the Bedaram forest.
Please wind up.
2 minutes, sir. My government has spent rupees 100 crores under the Shadi Mubarak scheme in 2015-16, benefiting over 17,000 Muslim girls. My government has also allocated rupees 147 crores under Kalyana Lakshmi scheme, which will benefit nearly 27,000 young brides belonging to SC community. With an outlay of rupees 80 crores, the Kalyana Lakshmi program is likely to benefit over 15,000 brides as well, sir, tribal brides as well, sir. We have also allocated 5,424 crores for R&D roads and rupees 2,421 crores for the Panchayat roads under a major initiative to improve, modernize and strengthen the road connectivity in all the districts in Telangana. So it was rightly highlighted in para 70 that the country has faced severe drought and flood. One of our biggest concern in the distress of farmers are facing due to Telangana's pronesis to droughts. It is a matter of grave concern, sir. However, the word used in this para, immediately forwarding physical and financial resources, is being looked as in relative terms. The central government must acknowledge the time lag that exists between assessment and declaration of droughts by the state governments and the deployment of a central team to evaluate the damage, sir. Sir, this is for all of us. Sir, this is for all of us. Even your state, my state, everybody. So just a second, sir. I'm finishing. Telangana government has declared 231 mandals as drought-hit areas and submitted a final memorandum to the Government of India requesting rupees 3,064 crores from the National Disaster Response Fund, NDRF, to undertake relief measures and drought mitigation. But it was only allotted an amount of rupees 791 crores. It has been raised by members of this House in the past but I shall highlight the same again, sir. For those states that have a high proneness to drought and deficient rain, I call on the central government to provide additional financial support for the NDRF in a more flexible manner in order to address this time lag. Sir, as you are saying that I'll just two more things, sir. The state government has taken up 34 major and medium irrigation projects with an outlay of rupees 1,31,988 crores, and it plans to spend rupees 25,000 crores annually on irrigation sector. Our visionary leader KCR has launched two flagship programs, sir. One is Mission Kakatiya to revive 45,300 irrigation tanks at an outlay of rupees 22,500 crores in next 5 years, and Mission Bhagiratha, sir. Mission Bhagiratha is a water grid project to provide safe drinking water to every household in the state through a network of 1.26 lakh kilometers length of piped water system
Sir, please
across 10
conclude.
districts.
Please conclude.
Finish, sir. Almost finished, sir. Sir, these are all why I am giving, sir. These are all the flagship programs which other states have not done. I am just telling you so that you all can see these flagship programs and introduce them in your states. Already Bihar, when in their elections manifesto, they have mentioned this mission Bhagiratha and all. And Uma Bharti ji is very much impressed on this mission Kakatiya, and she is also funding this state for this program. So that's why, sir, I am just this is all, for all the people who I am just giving them highlights on this. Sir, now for doing all these flagship programs, जो मैं आगे जो मैं बोलने वाला हूं, वो मैं गरूर से नहीं बोल रहा हूं सर, फकर के साथ कह रहा हूं, बहुत फकर के साथ कह रहा हूं. As a mark of appreciation and encouragement to the inauguration of these ambitious programs launched by our Honorable Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao, the people of Telangana have bestowed and blessed our party whenever elections have been held, be in Warangal with 5 lakhs majority or GHMC with 99 out of 150 divisions, or Narayankhed with a 53,000 majority, and we have got elections within 3-4 days,
right,
sir. 58 wards are there. Already the intelligence report has come that there already 50 seats
right,
we are winning. So this is the response
right, please
what the
conclude,
people
sir,
are giving us, and they are bestowing like flowers. They are bestowing votes on our party. So I request
sir,
that
please,
even the central government
Mohammed
should come up with good
Mohammed
flagship
Salim.
programs for the country.
केसीआर जी को मैंने फोन किया सुबह, जैसे ही मेरे पास घटना की सूचना आई. उनकी सरकार है, मात्र ये गुहार लगाने के लिए कि लॉ एंड ऑर्डर की सिचुएशन ना हो, मदद कीजिए मेरी, क्योंकि लॉ एंड ऑर्डर स्टेट का विषय है. मुझे क्या कहा गया, साहब बिजी हैं, अभी बात नहीं कर सकते.